Today I am going to explain the lesson The Enemy by Pearl S. Buck. It is the time of the World War. An American prisoner of war is washed ashore in a dying state and is found at the doorstep of a Japanese doctor. Should he save him as a doctor or hand him over to the army as a patriot? Dr. Sadao Hoki's house was built on a spot off the Japanese coast where as a little boy he had often played. Dr. Hoki's house was built on the coastline, that is at the seashore. The low square stone house was set upon rocks. His house was built on rocks. It was a low square stone house, well above a narrow beach that was outlined with bent pines. It was well above a narrow beach which had bent pines on its sides. As a boy, Sadao had climbed the pines, supporting himself on his bare feet, as he had seen men do in the South Seas when they climbed for coconuts. So when he was a small boy, he used to climb these pine trees, supporting himself on his bare feet. He used to do this because he had seen some men climb coconut trees to get the coconuts. So he imitated them and he climbed these pine trees, balanced himself on bare feet. His father had taken him often to the islands of those seas. His father often took him to the islands, and never had he failed to say to the little brave boy at his side, "Those islands yonder, they are the stepping stones to the future of Japan." And he had never failed to tell the boy the same thing, that is, those islands yonder, those islands there. He used to point out to the islands there. They are the stepping stones to the future for Japan. By this he meant that Japan had to explore its options outside of the country and produce talent well acquainted with the world to put Japan on the global map. That is, he meant that the Japanese should move out, go to other countries and learn the skills from there and bring those skills back to Japan and bring changes, bring progress to Japan. Where shall we step from them? Sadao had asked seriously. The boy had seriously asked that from there, where would we move on? Who knows? His father had answered. Who can limit our future? It depends on what we make it. He meant that who knew the future? Because there is no one who can stop anyone's dream. A person had to make his own choices and decisions, and no one could limit those choices and dreams.